Hey, welcome into another episode of the community.
Another.
Why the face?
Another. This is our first one, motherfucker.
God damn it. Welcome to the first episode of the community. We got a bunch of topics to hit on tonight. Randomness. We're not going to stay on topic, I promise you. So if you have ADD, this is the perfect place for you. If not, aggravate the absolute hell out of you. Let me introduce you to the panel down here. We got Sosa drinking some. You good? You good? Can we go now? We good?
Yeah.
You got Sosa. We got Izzo down here. Izzo, say what's up.
What up, though?
All right. And Richard, what you want to name? You want to name Rich? No? Okay, that's cool. Rich down here giving the stoic. What the hell? Let me put his camera up real big here so everybody can see this. What's up, Rich?
I still see you though.
Oh no, they see you because it's going to be on the broadcast. Damn it! Why are you breaking the third wall?
Deadpool.
I got the controls over here, buddy. I got the controls. Fellas, what's on your minds tonight?
A lot.
Anybody?
So I'm confused.
Why are you confused?
Bye. Because we're bitching about riots in Philly, but Detroit had it in like '86. That was number white people.
Oh yeah.
Detroit is a predominantly black city, but the riots were predominantly white. Explain that to me.
Didn't Syracuse have it in like '03 when Carmelo No Boys won?
Yeah, but Carmelo was probably in the middle of that. So 90 to 93, the Bulls rioted.
You would
I was in the middle of all three of those.
Mm-hmm.
But Ferguson's an issue. Baltimore was an issue.
Mm-hmm.
What else? Help me out. I got PTSD.
It's not. I just think I think what we all should just start doing is planning our riots and planning our uprisings around sports events.
That's how they brush it over.
Yeah, that seems to be the okay
local
thing.
angst.
We should have fought for social injustice when the Eagles won the Super Bowl.
That's wow. Get that shit out there.
Or be drunk like Kevin Hart on stage.
Man, I'd probably be drunk like Kevin Hart.
I would have been as well. Not with the Panthers winning.
If who?
Not with the Panthers winning. Hey, y'all got one Super Bowl. Chill out, B.
I got more than one.
Shut up.
Keep it rolling. What else is that? What you about to say?
Steeler Nation.
See, there go the randomness.
Yeah.
Anyway, that's my thing.
I got you.
Because everybody seems to forget about it. Like, we always forget about things that happen. And why is it a shock? I mean,
we have short memory spans, man. You know how it works right now.
This time it's a shock because it's not a shock to the media.
It shouldn't be a shock to us, though.
It's not. It's not. We expect this. We know riots happen. We've seen riots happen around sporting events, around national headlines, around celebrities, around shit that goes on in our neighborhood. But I think the problem right now is we're blatantly seeing all of this happen and getting lied to in our faces. When all that happened after the Eagles won and they had all these riots, and you listen to national news, they didn't say anything that really happened.
Nah.
They said that it was spirited fans.
Spirited, all right.
There were no injuries. There were a couple of incidents where somebody pushed a car over and somebody broke a window. But in actuality, police were called out.
They broke into a Wawa.
About to say.
A Wawa. It's like a 7-Eleven, but up there.
Right.
Oh.
It's up north. They
can't take a business serious. That's called Wawa. I'm not going to. I refuse.
Okay.
Wawa. It's yourself a real name, damn it. Wawa.
Racist.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Racist?
All right.
Anyway, that's my thing. I'm just tired of everybody being surprised. The media is going to do what they do. We just got to I don't know how to hit the media in their pockets. That I don't know. But
yeah, the boycott thing isn't. I don't know. Everybody starts it, but it fades. Just like the NFL boycott. Man, they know good and well we're gonna watch the NFL.
Hell yeah.
Sorry.
We probably missed like the preseason games. Was like, fuck it, I can't take it no more.
And one thing somebody forgot to point out, they's like, we're gonna boycott the NFL because of Kaepernick. Kaepernick was still trying to get NFL, so what's this boycott?
Right. I don't.
He's not even playing.
But he was trying to get in. That's my point.
Yeah.
Rich, where you be to, man?
He eating. Oh, he froze.
Rich, your mic on? Oh, this whole time, Rich mic ain't even on. Rich, you fired. Fired, Rich. He gone.
Anyway.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's my thing. Like I said, I boycott the media, but how the fuck do you boycott the media?
It's impossible. It always penetrates you some way, somehow.
He said penetrate.
Penetrate?
I mean, it gets to you.
Oh, that's better phrasing. Yes.
Yeah.
But that's my thing. I don't know. Y'all give me y'all take. I don't know, but
that was my take.
There's really there's nothing you can do about the media. You can't boycott the media. You can't hit the media in their pockets. The only thing you can really do is take everything they say with a grain of salt. You have to learn how to draw your own conclusions from the facts that you have and quit trying to wait for somebody to spoon feed you.
Yes, sir.
Which is a lot of what people do now anyway. They wait for somebody to give them something to digest and believe in instead of trying to go and get something themselves. And that is very, very dangerous.
Fact check.
We got a lot of these guys getting these inclinations that they can walk around and say and do whatever they want to.
It's a bad look.
Yeah. Just start flying and asses get whooped. Big Mouse ain't gonna win.
Nope.
You back?
I guess I am. Am I back?
Hey, we don't see you, but we hear
back
you.
like cook.
Yay. Okay, I can talk about stuff now.
Were you talking before?
Yes, I was.
Oh,
we
shit.
didn't get
Rich is probably wondering why. Rich is probably like, why they keep talking over me?
Yeah. No biggie.
Now we can't see you.
Well, now you're fine. I guess I'll wait for that to figure itself out. It's like the tech guy has all the tech problems. It's awesome. Well, the point you just brought up about with the media saying that it's almost like we're at a point now where no one really wants to do any of their own research. It's just it's basically a feed and you just consume it. And that's a problem on both sides. That's not just, whichever side of the fence that you look at. It's really comes down to the fact that we've become conditioned to where it's like, oh, I'm just going to look at this headline and then I'm going to form my opinion based on my own experiences, which have not been expanded upon because you haven't read anything.
Right.
Mm-hmm. You're right. I'm looking for this website where everybody gets all their news. It's like The Grudge.
You mean Facebook.com?
No.
I mean, that's easy.
Right. HuffPost.
Don't worry about like all these dead spaces. I'm gonna edit this video.
No, you're good.
Wait, we're live and you're gonna edit it?
I'm gonna edit it
Sounds like
so I can rebroadcast. Oh, we post it.
Mm-hmm.
Well, tell me what to do. You start flowing better, I'll let the shit fly.
So yeah. Anyway, what else? What else has happened this week? The government shut down for 3 hours.
Oh, it was 3 hours? I know I worked too much.
Oh, yeah, they did say the government shut down for, I think it was 5, but biggest waste of time.
I woke up and went to work, so it doesn't fucking matter.
I heard Pelosi filibuster. That's the last thing I ever paid attention to.
No, who the fuck stands and talks for 5 hours?
well, your boy Strom Thurmond used to do that.
I was about to say, yeah.
That's angel dust. That's nothing but angel dust.
What?
Well, 5 hours?
Hey, man.
It was close to 8, I thought.
I mean, it worked, I guess. So
I'm gonna post this link in Facebook. See who comes in.
Holy shit!
Where's the? Here it is. So YouTube page, is this what I'm putting in here?
I guess.
Don't ask me.
Yo, what you mean Strom Thurmond used to talk for a long time? I don't know. What you mean Strom Thurmond used to talk for a long time? I don't know about that.
When he was a Dixiecrat, when it came against civil rights and things like that.
Yeah, how we forget.
Yeah, when he was still a Democrat before he went Republican. You know how people became Republicans right after the 1965 Civil Rights Act.
Yeah,
and McCarthyism, all that jazz.
Yeah, because Jackie Robinson started out as a Republican, and he said, "Fuck this shit."
He absolutely did, and he used them as a pawn for a while. You're right.
Yeah. Okay, I didn't know about that.
Yep.
Fuck him too.
So much love is being spread here.
I mean, it's Sunday. It's right before Ash Wednesday. I'm getting it out now so I could be positive for 40 days.
Just 40?
Well, you know, you got to show God some love.
I concur.
Oh man, they're going to hell for that.
No, I mean, I got a scholarship. I'm good.
What?
I don't even know how to respond to that.
No, for real. Yeah, I said fuck him. Oh no, okay. Next subject.
Yeah, for real.
Oh goodness.
Let's see here.
So I can't help but notice that Brian's got like that wonderful picture on the back of his right on the
amazing picture back there.
Yeah.
It makes
yes.
Why isn't it hanging up?
Yeah.
Why is it on his bed? I don't understand.
So they can see it.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
I got you.
Got it. I thought he was like.
No.
No.
Wait, what?
Oh man.
Hey, man, you two favorites, man.
Hey, can I?
You can.
Seriously, I don't get fired.
I'm seeing if I could. They say create a live broadcast on Facebook. Never mind.
No,
don't even do that. Yeah, I don't like anything the way that Facebook does their live feeds.
Because technically Instagram? Go ahead.
Huh?
Don't worry about it. Go ahead.
I am excited.
Excited for
this movie.
Oh.
All right. So you know what? So since we're on that topic, what makes you so excited about it? I mean, I'm excited for it too. Do not get me wrong. It's just like I want to see what everybody else's like opinion.
Every superhero movie that I've watched, as I can remember, if they stuck an ethnic character in there, he played so far back in the background, he barely served any purpose at all. Any purpose. And if he did serve a purpose, then his whatever they put him in was so corny, you didn't want to see it. Bishop in X-Men, that was horrible.
Yeah, he was a dope-looking character, but they did push him way in the back. But everybody's forgetting about Blade.
Yeah, they're gonna redo Blade.
Well, you know, but see, Blade was actually a solid, like legitimate up until 3.
3 was
Yeah,
Blade
up until 3. 1 and 2 were actually pretty solid, except for the CG in 2, which that's its own thing.
Oh yeah, what the fuck was that?
Yeah, but yeah, I think this is this movie in and of itself is one of those where the cultural significance behind it is what I hope propels it, but it gives us an understanding of, you know, the contribution that other communities can make to actually increase your profit margin. It's not just one demographic. Right. It's not just one demographic that actually is behind. Is not behind the propulsion of how this comes to be. I mean, if you think about it, let's step back and think about the Marvel Cinematic Universe in and of itself. I mean, you've had like black characters that have been portrayed in the movies in a positive light. You know, Terrence Howard initially as Rhodes, and then Don Cheadle, and then you have Falcon, which I'm so glad they didn't put him in that like white and red suit. You know, they modernized it, but you actually felt like it's not like I actually felt that Falcon was a true legitimate character in that movie, and he actually had a reason why he exists instead of just being, hey, I'm the sidekick of this movie because reasons. And now you have Black Panther, who is like you taking it back to the motherland about how a superhero is supposed to be drawn up. So this movie, I think it not only represents the fact that, you know, we finally have a Black lead as a superhero character, but it's also telling that, you know, let's just be honest, you know, it says, you know, we said that this movie right now has the highest pre-order like track of all the Marvel movies, and that ain't just us that did that.
No,
you know?
Absolutely not. So, you're only like 13% of the population.
Right. So it's like, so to be able to look at that and say, hey, you know, it's like the you know, it's like, instead of, you know, we keep looking at it as like it is definitely a Black movie, unapologetically, and that is awesome for it. But at the same time, it's also like, hey, you know, for better or worse, Disney's looking at it like, you know, we can make a whole lot of money doing stuff like this.
Fucking right.
As long as you put a good story out there, that's really all that matters. It could be whoever you want, because people forget too that Doctor Strange, Baron Mordo, was a white dude, and now, you know, Chiwetel Ejiofor is going to play him from here on out. But it's not, you know, the race of his character meant nothing to how he was portrayed. It was simply just he brought the role, did whatever he needed to do, and then that was it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. My take on it, I mentioned it the other day. I think he's the foundation. This movie, this character is the foundation for a lot of things that Marvel's going to do in the future.
Right.
Because you can bring Storm into it now.
Mm-hmm.
Storm is part of the X-Men. What the fuck?
The gateway, because they already got Fox now.
So you're building your future, probably phase 4 and 5, I think, on the foundation of a Black Panther.
Mm-hmm.
That's a big deal, man.
This will be the first time an X-Men movie has done anything right.
Because because MCU was founded
that was
on
my childhood thing, and they killed it, Fox. Jesus.
Hey, fuck Fox.
It's all horrible. And I like that they're doing what they're supposed to do. Somebody was saying something. I don't know if it was you guys or somebody was saying, why didn't they put Kraven in it?
There was an article on IO9. They're saying Kraven the Hunter is like someone that Ryan Coogler wants to put him in. If Black Panther gets a sequel, which, let's be honest, it's pretty much already going to get a sequel.
Oh yeah,
it's got to be. It would have to be
the next 3 movies.
Yeah.
This one is fitting because I was reading about Black Panther and him and Killmonger and how that whole thing happened. So I'm really hoping they follow the storyline with this, because it'll give an understanding. Because a lot of people are asking questions about Killmonger now, like why doesn't he have an accent? Why does he look like this? Blah blah blah. Not without even seeing the movie, and it all makes sense if you know the story.
Right.
Right.
So,
motherfucker, Wikipedia.
You know what? I don't.
Didn't you watch Transformers 2? We don't do no reading.
Stop.
I'm sorry. That left a sore spot in my heart. And I will always be pissed off at that line.
Fuck the Transformers.
Shame on you, Transformers creators. Shame on you.
Yeah, that was a complete and utter failure.
And changed it when the DVD came out. We don't do any reading. That don't make it better.
Yeah, when I watched, I was like, "Oh goodness, this is bad."
I literally almost walked out the movie theater when I heard that.
I mean, I find it hard to walk out of movie theaters, man, because in a lot of cases, it's like after you've been there for half an hour, they're kind of like, "Nah, man, you good."
You're invested.
We don't do no reading. Do.
Let that Chevy Volt be great, sir.
Oh, man, that was rough.
You drinking Dragon's Milk?
Hell no, that beer is $15 for 4. Damn. This is England. This thing cost me $10 for 20.
I'm excited for Black Panther, and like I said, Wikipedia, if you motherfuckers got any questions, I mean, pretty much answers most of it.
See, you know, that's the thing. That's the one thing about comic book movies that I've never really wanted is I don't want a straight up retelling of the story that I already know.
Right.
Like I'd rather have it be. You know, I don't mind you pulling story beats from it, kind of like how Civil War really it is based on that same concept, but it's like, okay, the basis is there's a battle of ideas between Tony Stark and Steve Rogers. Like that is what the story is about. But the way by which you get to that point was different. And it's not like, I don't like, why pay, $10-15 to basically do something that I can just go sit in my home, go to wikipedia.com, type in Captain America Civil War and be like, oh, this is a synopsis, I'm good.
Because for someone like me to read it and then watch it, like I've been waiting my whole childhood for this shit. And I find things wrong with this and that, but like for real, I've been waiting for someone to do Wolverines, for someone to do Deadpool, and for someone to do Joker. Jack Nicholson did Joker. Hugh Jackman, and then Ryan Reynolds. I mean, like I'm fucking 42. I've been waiting a long fucking time for this shit. So
you sound angry.
I am.
Calm down, brother.
But
we got it.
As far as the retelling, I get, some people don't like that, and I get that. But at least with Wikipedia, you can at least get the basics. Yeah. And that's all I'm getting at,
Hey, I'm gonna predict Marvel's first flop.
What you think is gonna be their first flop?
Venom.
Oh, that's not. All right, here's the thing.
That's gonna hurt. That's gonna hurt.
Venom is technically Sony's movie.
Okay.
So Marvel, Marvel. It is a Marvel character, but it's under Sony's brand. Just like how what's the name of that movie? Spider-Man: Homecoming technically is a Sony movie, but Marvel in like Sony are in this weird like friends with benefits type of thing going on right now.
Hey, we can do that all day.
You can't do a Venom movie without putting Spider-Man in it. And if they can't put the boy who's playing Spider-Man now in that movie, then it's going to be a disconnect. And that disconnect is going to turn people away from this movie.
I think I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't think either company is that stupid. One or two things is going to happen. Sorry. So it's like, but Spider-Man, they did try to reboot Spider-Man once before, and we saw how that turned out.
No, 3 times.
Trash. Say what now?
Trash. I said 3 times. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh, this is their third go at it, and I mean, but the only reason why it's good is because Marvel's involved at this point.
Thank you.
But do I think it'll be terrible? Like, see, Tom Hardy, I like him as an actor. But do I think he is going to carry this movie in such a way to where it's going to be like, man, this is going to be great without actually having Spider-Man featured in it? Because they're going to completely skip a story arc that that most of us are used to. The other thing is I'm wondering which universe they're pulling this from. Like, is it coming from the Ultimate Universe Spider-Man, version of Venom? Because that is a little bit different. But I just don't think. I think their biggest misstep is the fact that they're doing this offshoot movie in a completely different tone from how the rest of the stories go.
No, I'm on IMDb right now.
What?
They got Tom Holland playing Peter Parker.
Get the fuck out.
But it says rumored beside his name. They're done with the movie. Why is it still a rumor?
Well, because that it's one of those things that they might not want to let leak out just yet. So
because he was rumored in Civil War,
right?
Oh well, I guess they hooking him then because he shows up here on the list of in the cast.
That black Spider-Man outfit or the suit, that's like, to me, that's like his second best suit. So they gotta have that shit in there.
Woody Harrelson.
Yeah. You would think, but I mean, I don't know. There's a way to get around that. They don't necessarily have to go straight, black suit Spider-Man and then go into Venom. But I don't know, man. Like, a lot of folks were mad because they didn't have Venom in the the actual symbiote. They showed the symbiote, and they showed like him getting starting to get covered by the symbiote, but they didn't actually do you didn't actually see Venom. And I think if they would have done that, it would have probably made the teaser a little more palatable. But
they just released another trailer, so maybe it's in that one.
I don't think so.
Is that how you say it? Symbiote, not symbiote.
Symbiote. No,
okay. Because I say fallopian, but it's
a made-up word, so don't worry about it.
No, that's not a made-up word. Google it.
Completely made up.
Fallopians is for me. No, what?
You say fallopians? What the hell?
No, nothing.
Why are you talking about fallopians?
Nothing. Disregard. I said it and somebody missed it. Don't worry about
Abort. Is your mic working?
I'm here, man.
Oh, okay. You just take it all in.
Yeah.
Watching some porn, some bang bus.
Whoa, why you talking about yourself, bro? What?
Red tube.
I'ma delete it. No,
don't delete that shit. That's marketing.
No, what?
Nothing.
we start getting residuals from bang bus.
Anyway,
yeah, that's going. I think personally that's going to be the first flop.
But again, it's technically not Marvel. I think that's probably going to be the one that's going to be like the litmus test of what Sony can or cannot do, because you heard like Sony's been flirting around with letting go of their movie studio for a while now.
Mm-hmm.
Really?
So if they don't make the money that they think they're going to make with this, then yeah, it might be that it's like, hey, Marvel, if you want to buy this, you go ahead.
I'm going to recant.
What?
Why is that?
That's not going to be the first flop. I already see it.
What's going to be the first flop?
Captain Marvel.
Oh yeah.
I'm looking at this cast. I don't know any of these people.
All right, here's the thing. Remember, all right, you say that now, but people had no idea about how Guardians of the Galaxy was going to be either.
Well, Captain Marvel is DC, right?
No, Captain Marvel's Marvel.
Oh, yeah. Did DC have
Captain
one?
Marvel.
That was my face to you just now.
No. Look it up. Google it real quick.
What, Captain Marvel? What would I put? DC's female hero or?
No, just do Captain Marvel DC. I know I'm not crazy.
No. I don't believe there's.
Because they got Nick Fury in it.
Yeah.
No, just look real quick. Why are you talking though? I ain't trying to slow nothing up.
Okay, I'm looking up. Let's see.
That's still in phase 3. Wow.
Yeah. Captain Marvel DC. It says DC Comics.
No, it's not the same thing. There is a Captain Marvel. That popped up first.
That's right. Yeah.
Oh, it says DC and Marvel both have a Captain Marvel.
Yeah. That's why I got confused. I'm like, wait a minute.
Yeah. But this
go ahead.
Yeah,
I'm looking at it now.
Yeah, but go ahead.
We know that Captain Marvel will never ever happen. Ever.
Yeah,
which one?
The DC one?
Oh, the DC one.
Nah.
I think DC is pretty much done. I think they're almost done.
I don't think they recognize Donald Duck.
They can't get it right.
Huh?
I don't think they're done, but I think they're gonna have to like find an Infinity Stone and like go back in time and recant everything that happened. Like
Days of Future Past.
Yeah.
The X-Men up because every one of those was horrible.
No, man.
I love Logan though. I did. I know Sosa didn't. I like Logan.
I didn't think it's like, all right, so here's the thing with me in the X-Men movies. It's like I didn't really care for 1, 2, or 3. I didn't really care for any of them. Like they're okay, but they feel dated now.
Oh, yeah.
X-Men Origins is like, for me, the movie had like it could have been good, but the only thing that's good about it is honestly that you got to see Ryan Reynolds as Deadpool. So that was the only thing you got to see that was like, okay, I could totally see how this would work.
And that was the first 5 minutes.
Yeah. The Wolverine was okay. Like, I didn't think it was bad. I thought it was okay. I honestly thought the Wolverine was okay. Yeah, I thought it was okay. And then you get to X-Men First Class, and X-Men First Class is legitimately a good movie. Like, actually good. Then you have Days of Future Past, and it's like, it's all right. But
yeah, I just like the way it looked. I didn't like the storyline that much.
It's all right. And then you have Apocalypse, and I was like, why are you going back to this? Like, was Bryan Singer the director of X-Men Apocalypse?
Michael Bay.
Apocalypse. Let me check. How you spell Apocalypse? A-P.
Yeah, Bryan Singer was the director, and I think he was the director of like X3. And it's just like, y'all. Yeah, it's like, nah, guys, I'll need to stop doing this. Like,
Gotcha.
We understand.
Oh, he has another one.
Yeah, X-Men
he's
Dark
doing-
Phoenix. No, that movie's
Dark
gonna be. No. See, the thing is, it's like the X-Men franchise and the DC franchise are suffering from the same exact problem, where it's like you don't want to do any build-up. It's like, when everybody has that New Year's resolution, it's like they want to lose like 50 pounds, but what happens is like you're more obsessed with the fact that or what you're going to look like versus the work it takes to actually get there. Like, if you think about it, we had how many movies before like the Teen movie came up? It's like you had Man of Steel, Batman versus Superman, Dawn of Justice. It's like y'all screwed up. Like, y'all were like one in the clip, and it was like okay, and then the second one you just shoot straight up in the air. Like, you ain't hit nothing. I mean,
it was like guns. Ooh, bah, 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 bah.
Right? It's I mean, I walked out of Batman v Superman. I was like, okay, like, why did you do this? Like, there's no.
You know what? I'm gonna stick up for Batman v Superman. They almost had a movie.
They almost did. No, I can see legitimate things in it, but.
But I promise you, whatever that monster was at the end was the same monster from the Incredible Hulk movie.
Abomination.
The Abomination.
That was Abomination.
It was supposed to be Doomsday. It was supposed to be Doomsday.
That was horrible.
Oh, man.
That's just lazy writing.
They almost had a movie, and that whole "What about Martha?" That whole thing.
That's
like they have something, and they're on the road, and they're driving, and then they decide to let their kid drive.
They did all right. I mean, it was all right. I mean, it wasn't Suicide Squad, so it was all right.
Wait, you didn't like Suicide Squad? I thought Suicide Squad was actually okay. I actually thought that one was
for a foundation movie.
I'm a Joker guy.
Oh yeah, I mean, okay. Well, if you were going in looking for that, yeah, you got screwed. Yeah,
and then, I mean, when you saw Will Smith in there, okay, he's gonna steal the show. All right.
And Margot Robbie, she stole the show too.
And Margot, and I mean, but she did that shit though.
Yeah,
she was fucking Harley.
Well, I told you before the movie came out, it was going to be a Will Smith movie.
Yeah. Well, everybody knew once he was cast. So like, oh, okay.
I was like, we're okay with this. All right. At least
shot is front and center.
At least he did okay.
I
wasn't happy. Yeah, he did. No, he did. I just wasn't happy with the movie.
But I think everybody did what you thought what you was going to be able to do. We were looking at this one thing, and Joker was over here, and we wanted to see the Joker. We wanted to see more because Jared put so much into the Joker in that movie.
Yeah,
like every scene he was in was just, oh my god, I got to see more of this.
Well, yeah, I guess. Yeah,
that part when he was laying on the ground in the circle of knives and he laughed, that chilled me to my bones.
I still think Mark Hamill's the best Joker. I'm just saying. That's just me, though.
Yeah, but he can't play it in a live action.
I mean, you're right. I think, yeah, that's true. But honestly, I think if you wanted to say someone who could still play him in live action, that would be like the best thing ever.
Yo, his laugh is insane.
Yeah,
I ain't gonna lie.
I would say Willem Dafoe is probably the only other person that I could see playing as the Joker today.
He would be old though, right?
Did you not see who they cast? The new guy they're trying to cast in it? Joaquin Phoenix.
Joaquin Phoenix. No, don't do that.
Really?
Yeah.
Hey, man, you know what? He did that
you know what?
In Gladiator. He did that shit.
You're right. You know, and I was about to be like, nah, but then I thought about it. It's like if someone told you the guy from A Knight's Tale was going to play the Joker, you'd be like,
and
yeah, I forget. Joaquin's only like 43 years old.
No, we did that because when we heard Heath Ledger, you talking about Brokeback?
Right.
That's what we said.
Yeah, exactly.
My Joker's no.
Nah.
But he killed the shit.
Right.
So yeah.
What was that?
That was right.
Oh, I thought that was a Joker laugh. I was like, what
that was Joker laugh.
Oh, okay.
He did I want to see someone else because Jared Leto, he did but I don't know.
No, nah, he needs to be the Joker. I want to see him play the Joker. I don't want to see him do scenes that they cut and give us 5 minutes of. I want him to have his chance. I think he can do it.
I want to see the deleted scenes.
That's why they cut him out, because it was too much.
I want to see the deleted
They
scenes.
said it was too heavy. Like they had to change the relationship between him and Harley Quinn to fit that movie, because the way it was cut, he did her dirty.
Well, that's kind of the way that works.
Movie.
I mean, that's what he does, though. That's an abusive relationship.
Exactly, but they were so afraid that they were going to get this drawback.
Well, I mean, look, that's the fucking story. I mean, they've been writing it for at least 20 years now.
Yeah.
So I don't know. But Izzo, are you drinking protein? Because you've been real quiet tonight.
You know, I haven't seen half of these movies.
Oh. What? Do you have any desire to see them?
Black Panther I'm going to see. Of course. You already know. It's my right as a nigger to see that movie.
Rotten Tomatoes already gave them 100.
I think somebody put that in the chat. I saw that. 100? Yeah.
That's a big deal, man.
Mm-hmm.
All right. See, the thing is with that, let me say it this way. It's like I am cautiously optimistic about like a score coming out that high immediately. Yeah, because remember now, like, let's be honest, like when Get Out came out and it was like perfect score on Rotten Tomatoes, like, oh, okay.
That movie was good though, man.
It was good. Yeah, it was very good. But let's think about it in another way, right?
Okay.
You have an example like Star Wars: The Last Jedi, 95% when it came out the gate, right? But then it's pretty much like divided the whole fan base about what a good Star Wars movie actually is. So it's kind of it's not like I'm saying I'm thinking the movie's gonna be great, because Ryan Coogler, like, he's just phenomenal at what he does.
He did that shit.
Right. But
yeah, I love him as a director.
But at the end of the day, it's like, will it meet your sensibilities? Because there's some movies or shows that people say that they like, and I'm completely like, meh. Like Stranger Things, I'm not into that.
I've heard that was pretty good. So many people told me about it.
Yeah, I can't follow.
Stranger Things is amazing.
All right,
man.
There's another residual check.
Mediocre. That thing is a killer.
Man, think about it. Ryan Coogler's only done 3 major movies: Fruitvale Station, Creed, and Black Panther. Good God.
Well, you got Creed 2 coming.
That's a resume right there.
He's 3 for 3, bro. 3 for 3.
Motherfucker need to hit for the cycle with this one.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. He got it.
Hey, man.
I mean, and he's only 32 years old.
32?
Yeah, he got it. People direct until they're like 75, 80, bro.
Dude, I feel like a loser now because he's 32 and he did all this shit.
He keep picking the same he keep going after the same.
Oh yeah, Michael B. Jordan been in every movie. I didn't even catch that.
Yeah, man. That's chemistry.
He's like what's his name? What's the dude's name?
Martin Scorsese and
Christopher Nolan. He like puts he uses the same general people all the time too.
Yeah.
So does Adam Sandler.
Yeah.
Man, if you don't get out. We talking about talent, bruh.
I'll leave that man alone.
Oh man. That dude ain't going away no time soon unless he been touching somebody and then that's the end of your career.
Nah, don't put that on him, please. Though.
No,
sorry. We'll give him a pass. He made Black Panther.
Then we'll be stuck with Tyler Perry.
You know what's funny is that is actually that might, unfortunately, some might even have that sort of response.
We're gonna go ahead and 45 him.
Whoa.
Weinstein that ass. Anyway,
45.
That motherfucker, dude.
Nah, I ain't talking about him. I ain't giving him my energy. What else to talk about?
No, yeah, I mean the
everywhere.
The backdraft on the toupee was enough. Next subject.
Absolutely.
The only draft you couldn't avoid.
God damn it.
What? That was good. That was a good one. That was a good one.
This is laws of physics, man.
All right.
I can't spell physics, so.
F. Oh, wrong. Brian had left. That's how you spell it.
What happened?
Nothing. Oh man, what you been thinking about, Rich? What's up? You been thinking about?
Yo,
man.
I know.
Go ahead. So what we?
Go ahead. Go ahead and reference your shirt.
What? Oh, we're talking about the Han Solo movie?
Man.
Hey, see, this is what's bugging me out. I heard Rich say this before about the Solo movie. I don't like Star Wars movies.
Okay,
weird. They're boring to me. This one has my attention, and I don't know why.
Because of Donald Glover.
I think it's because of Donald Glover, and I'm a Donald Glover fan. The man is interesting to me.
Mm-hmm.
So I think I'm going to see Solo. I'm going to see Han.
Just because I respect him, I think I'm gonna see it, even though I'm not a Star Wars fan.
Yeah, because that's first of all.
Isn't that funny? Is because me and Sosa both like we're Star Wars fans, and both of us like, man, and y'all are like, you know what, man, this is actually silly. This might be all right.
Man, Atlanta is greatness. His albums are greatness. He does stand-up comedy. He can sing, and I ain't even gonna talk about rap because he got it. So
yeah.
So have y'all even give Star Wars a chance?
Yes, I've seen all of them except the last one.
I've seen him when I was a kid, but I didn't look at him as an adult. But the second to last one, I fell asleep.
I can't do it. I can't do it.
Can't do it.
And the thing is,
it tells a story.
Was killing me about this movie. It's like, first of all, it's Star Wars.
It's a bedtime story.
Right one. Secondly, it's a prequel, and I hate prequels.
Yeah. But you like origin stories.
I like origin stories for that to be the first movie of that movie. I don't like movies that come out and then they'll be like, oh, let me show you how you got here.
Which is why I don't want to see this. I don't think this doesn't add anything of value to that character. Because it's like the argument's like, oh, we get to see a young Han Solo. Said, yeah, they did that in a movie called Star Wars in 1977. I mean, Harrison Ford was like 30 something, like he was like maybe 32 years old at the time, and this guy's like 20, like I think he's like 28. So it's not like you're not experiencing this large gap of time. Like you're not going from like Alec Guinness to Ewan McGregor as Obi-Wan. Like you're not having that kind of gap. It just seems like it's a lazy cash grab. Yeah.
But I've always wanted to see a Han Solo movie, but I don't see the guy doing it. I don't. And how the fuck do you fuck up the Millennium Falcon in 4 fucking years?
Bro, like I looked at, like if you like I think I posted a couple of images in the chat where it's like you got to see what the Millennium Falcon looked like before and then after. It's like
that motherfucker was all over the place.
What'd you do?
I did see that.
Yeah,
but I am going to see this movie. I might watch it on the Fire Stick.
But no, well, whatever. But Donald Glover's he's a good reason to watch it though, because him as Lando.
I think he's going to kill it. I honestly think
his mustache alone, that 1977 pre-Colt 45 mustache, that shit. Yeah.
That's probably why he didn't do the Spider-Man thing, because he was doing this.
I would have loved to see him as Miles though.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, you technically saw Miles in Spider-Man: Homecoming. It's just they recast that character.
Who?
All right. So think about it like this: everything surrounding Peter Parker, as you saw him in Spider-Man: Homecoming, is Miles Morales. Everything.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Except the name.
Even to the point when
Miles
they were in
Morales.
the room. Even when they were in the room and the boy said, "Can I try this mask on?" That was Miles. That's a scene out the comic book with Miles Morales.
Yeah, man. Yeah, I was, watching that movie just kind of like, man, like y'all could. I think it would have been more interesting if Marvel would have went that direction. But we all know how, like, people got upset about Finn when they revealed him as a stormtrooper,
which is so stupid because they explained this shit.
I was like, come on, guys, y'all are making arguments for the sake of making arguments here.
Fuck them.
Oh, yeah, it's terrible.
And there's a theory with the Black Panther. There's a theory that his younger sister might take Iron Man's place.
Ah.
To write, like, because it's Riri right now. But because they're not going to use Riri, they might use her.
Right. Like,
it was a theory I heard about that. So
I could see that happening. I don't think it's
smart.
I don't think it would, but I could see that happening.
Your sister is the one with the cute mouth, right?
Oh my God, she's 16, dude.
Oh no, she's not.
Wait a minute. I have no clue who y'all talking about.
You're going to edit that out.
Yeah, I'm editing it out.
We're live.
Hold on, let me see something real quick.
We are live.
So Brian, I just reposted that picture in the chat.
Oh yeah, I saw it when you posted it. I'm looking at
it's like how do you do this?
Letitia Wright?
I don't know.
Yeah, she plays Suri.
Yeah. Who might be Riri?
She was born in 93. Somebody add that up for me.
Negro Anisha 25 or 24, yeah.
See,
that's fine. I say what I want. She got a pretty mouth.
Speaking of 20 years ago, today Buster Douglas knocked out Tyson.
Man, do not bring that back up, man. That kind of killed my childhood a little bit. I was a big Tyson fan as a kid.
It's like, you watched
that was a long ass count. I don't know if y'all remember the fight. That was Buster Douglas was out for the fucking count. I don't know what the fuck. What up?
You know the fix was in. The fix was in. Everybody had that money on the other side, bruh.
If you ever watched the documentary on that fight, HBO said, what's it called?
That was in Tokyo, right? That's where they fought? Yeah, Tokyo. I still remember that. Damn.
So you know they use a metal. It's flat on this side. It's got a grip. They throw it in the ice bucket.
Look at it.
Yeah, and then
and then for the swelling. You know what they used on Tyson in that fight? They used a fucking glove filled with ice water to lay down his swelling. That whole training.
I do remember something like that. The whole
training camp was trash. Don King fucked him in more ways than one. But Don King,
Brian, you know we looking at your screen. Or you showing it to people?
The screen. This is Letitia Wright. I'm just showing the screen.
Oh, I'm just making sure.
Thirst come first.
Once you pop, you can't stop.
Anyway,
this motherfucker.
How do I unshare this?
Stop.
There we go.
But anyway, okay. So back to Millennium Falcon. Han Solo skeeted all over the place for 4 years to fuck that whole ship up.
Bruh.
That picture. Holy shit, dude.
When I saw the pictures of the inside of the ship, I'm like, yo, why? What did you do?
This dude had orgies.
It's like, I mean, what the thing, it's not only that, man. It's like you had that. It's like panels missing. It's like you just took out like parts of the ship. It's just like why are things like gray or brown? Like I don't care what you do. There's no way that you could. I mean, I would have wished that they would have at least not made the ship look that clean because there is. I don't know, man.
Like, that shit is pristine.
Yeah.
Look at this shit,
bro.
When you put that on the big screen, look at this
on the big screen.
I mean, like,
fuck, dude. What did you done to my ship?
When I read that, I said, "Oh man, they put new context to that line." While Lando just, oh man, that was
Chewie
terrible.
must have had a fucking spazzed out, ripped shit up. I don't know, man. That's just crazy.
Yeah, that was a little rough. But hey, we'll find out why, I guess, in a movie that nobody wants to see. Because like everybody who I know who's a Star Wars fan has said the same thing. They're like, yeah, it seems cool, but I didn't ask for this.
But
like,
the same thing, the same way everybody went to watch the last Transformers, and go watch this shit.
Yeah, I mean, and I'm guilty of seeing the last Transformers movie.
I have not watched that.
Then I know, and I told after I saw it, I told every person who said, "Do not go see this movie. Like, make sure you don't." Because I mean, I was like you know, all the other Transformers movies, yeah, I get that they're not good, but there is at least something fun about them in a weird way. This one is like how do you make an action sequence boring? Like how do you do that? Like I mean like think like there were even scenes where they were shooting at stuff, but you don't even know what they're shooting at. Yep. It's just like bullets are going in the general direction of south. But you have no idea why they're shooting at anything. It's just like bullets flying. And it's like they find one thing to find another thing to find another thing. And it was just like to say like that is the prime example of how do you say that you had a writer's room to create a movie. You had a total of 8 people work on it, and it's clear that there was no cohesion in the story at all. Just like I felt like Michael Bay at the end of the day on that one movie was like, all right, who has an idea? And then like all 8 people said, hey, here's what I have planned. And then Michael Bay was like, throw that in a blender and let's go.
That's all I see.
Yeah. They gave him a mullet for reasons that we can't explain.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, man. I can't think of anything else that's coming out. Like, I know we briefly talked about this earlier today, but it's like I can't think of anything that sweet that's coming out other than Samson. Samson might be it.
Samson. What's Samson? I'm out of the loop.
Is the last of the judges.
You said what?
Like biblically, he's one of the last judges, or if not the last judge.
Hey man, well they got a movie. They got a movie coming out about his story, so you know that might beat out Black Panther, man.
Jewish, whatever.
Come on, man.
Not that guy.
I mean, I know. I'm totally joking. Oh, they're gonna make $8 this week.
So listen, they already know Black Panther is going to murder anything else that comes out. I mean, look at this. Look, go ahead.
Go ahead. No,
for the next 2 weeks at least.
Yeah, I mean, these movies coming out make no sense. Yeah. What is this? Of course, the Cloverfield thing came out on Netflix.
Yeah, it did.
That doesn't slow me down.
Oh, they already got their money.
Oh yeah, they get that up front.
Game Night might be okay.
Let me look up what's coming out.
Game Night with Jason Bateman, Rachel McAdams. Them motherfuckers is funny.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if it's supposed to be a funny game. I mean movie. Death House looks like shit. Guardians of the Tomb 7. What the fuck? Suck ass. I don't know.
Oh, you're looking at what's coming out?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know what these are.
Sam, throw your phone down in disgust.
Samson, The Party, Ari, whatever that is. Early Man. Loveless. Yeah, these are crap movies just to hold the theater open until Black Panther leaves the theater.
Tomb Raider. Why?
Because reasons.
Because the last one was trash. It was all about Angelina Jolie and her titties.
Hey, there's another Pacific Rim in March.
Yes.
Yeah. I'm gonna go see that. So I mean, you know, hey.
Tomb Raider.
No, I'm not touching that with 10-foot pole. Because I mean, here video game movie. This is my personal opinion, but I think the best video game movie that has ever come out is Mortal Kombat. I mean, Mortal Kombat's not great, but you might be video game movie.
That movie?
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Oh dear God. Okay.
Hey Brian, I think your mic got quiet.
Huh?
I said, never mind. I hear you now.
Yeah.
Resident Evil?
That was okay, but I still think that Mortal Kombat kind of stayed true to its root.
Come on, man. Prince of Persia?
No.
Man, that was...
You're joking, right?
You're joking. What are you talking about?
He said Prince of Persia.
Oh, boy. That's one of Jake Gyllenhaal's few mistakes.
Jake Gyllenhaal? Yeah, that was a mistake ahead.
That was one of his few.
Yo, they got better acting in Spanish soap operas, dude.
Then Telenovelas?
Mortal Kombat? Ass.
No, Mortal Kombat, the first one, not the second one. The second one was garbage, but the first one. The first was actually okay. It was okay.
Lord Raiden sucked balls.
You
could have picked somebody else to do that.
Have you watched it?
I will admit, that was the only one that was like, y'all could have done something better than this. But everybody else was
Have you watched Mortal Kombat recently?
Yeah. I actually went back and watched it maybe like a year or two ago. It's
all right, so they got the 31 worst movie.
I'd rather rub a cheese grater on my
game movies from bad to worst. They do have Mortal Kombat as 31, so that's the least bad one.
I'm just saying.
Street Fighter.
Like there's some movies that are tiny. That's not.
Wait, which Street Fighter? Because you got Street Fighter and you got Street Fighter: Legend of Chun-Li.
This one is the one with Jean-Claude Van Damme in it.
I mean, that one's terrible too.
That was
yeah,
whatever.
It's terrible, but like there are some one-liners in that movie that are gold. Like from Raul Julia.
Yeah,
I gotta watch it over because I don't remember it.
Yeah, I mean, if you want to kill 2 hours of your day, sure, but I would tell you no.
Why did they make all those? Yeah, I just said that.
What did you say? What did you say, Brian?
No, he was talking about the Tomb Raider that's coming out.
It's that Tomb Raider is based off of the it's based off of the current series. It's not based off of like the Lara Croft, like
not
the Angelina Jolie. Yeah. It's not based off the PlayStation 1 version. It's based off of this current game. Which for me, that's the problem with video game movies is that if I really want, because most of these games now are like, AAA productions. And like they're basically movies in and of itself. So it's like, well, why should I pay you $10 to watch the game? I can just honestly go on YouTube, watch someone play it, and I'm good.
Yep.
Mortal Kombat doesn't work that way because you're literally just watching fight scenes. But
I forgot about Double Dragon.
Double Dragon.
What game?
Double Dragon, I mean.
You had never seen Double Dragon the movie?
Yeah, I've seen that bullshit.
Nah, I haven't seen Double Dragon actually.
You have to watch it.
No,
your life is not complete.
Well, I'm just going to die a broken man. Then.
Silent Hill, Dead or Alive, House of the Dead.
Dead or Alive is trash. House of the Dead is trash.
Last House on the Left. No, I'm just kidding.
47. Did y'all like Hitman Agent 47? I thought that movie was.
Never seen it.
It was watchable.
Not the one with the elephant guy in it. But the Agent 47
that was weird. Yeah.
No.
I know what you're talking about. No, I didn't actually see that movie.
Need for Speed was okay. I just liked all the cars in it.
Need for Speed was not as bad as what people made it out to be.
No,
but it wasn't great though. That's the thing. It wasn't great.
No.
Street Fighter: The Age of Chun-Li made number 9 on the list.
Told you.
Is that you said from bad to worst?
Yeah.
So Chun-Li is pretty bad, is what they're saying?
Oh yeah, it's terrible.
Wow.
Nah.
Mortal Kombat Annihilation is number 8.
Oh, that makes sense. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah. Yeah, well, that's about right.
Warcraft made number 6.
Warcraft couldn't have been that bad.
I ain't never watched it.
They said that did better overseas than here.
Yeah.
Is Assassin's Creed on there? Because that wasn't all that good either.
Assassin's It might be up here. Need for Speed, number 5. Alone in the Dark. Yeah,
what was that?
Creed, Alone in the Dark was number 4.
Gotcha.
Assassin's Creed is number 3.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Prince of Persia is number 2. And something called Postal.
Okay, that was a game.
Postal?
That was a game.
That made number 1.
I don't know what that is.
It's a game. It's like it's first person.
I don't even know what the movie is.
Yeah, Prince of Persia made number 2. That was horrible.
Yeah. Well, I think the casting choices and then just the movie in and of itself. It's like you can't do it. You cannot do an action game that is a story as a movie because then you could just watch it with someone playing it. I never understood why they do these movies that could you imagine have y'all ever played Uncharted, any of the Uncharted games?
Yeah.
Nope.
All right. Imagine someone doing a movie for Uncharted. It would make no sense because the big game is structured just like a movie is. So you kind of it's like you're taking a condensed version of the game that you can't even play. So why even?
Yeah, because the gameplay would be way longer than the damn movie. That's stupid. That makes sense.
What was the I thought they did Prince of Persia recently.
I mean, they
just came out with that was Assassin's Creed, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was Assassin's Creed.
Yeah,
that was Assassin's Creed.
Yeah,
Assassin's Creed was terrible. Yeah,
that was bad. Did that make it? Oh, let me see. I think that made the list too.
And it should have been a good movie, but they just
But again, it's hard to make. It's like they were talking about at one time making Halo into a live action movie, and it's kind of like, no, don't do that, because like if you're, you can make it into a live action movie, but you can't make it like, Master Chief being the main character again. You have to either tell it from another perspective, or you have another Spartan. Like you can't make it where it's just, I'm gonna do the whole playthrough of the game.
Yeah.
As a movie, it just doesn't work. Like John
Assassin's
Wick.
Creed. Oh yeah, dude.
Like
Assassin's Creed was 3.
Yeah. Like John Wick is basically almost like a video game movie in and of itself with the aimbot.
That shit was good.
He just makes headshots for reasons that we can't explain.
No,
he was a hitman
from behind his back.
Yeah, he was a hitman. That was. You have to shoot.
I get it, but I'm just saying, it's like, like, are you that perfect all the time? It's like,
And when he missed, he shot again.
he's got like a cheat code on. Aimbot assist. Oh man.
Mute my mic so I can fart real quick.
Whoa.
What? While you do that, I'm about to get my laptop charger.
There we go. I'm good now. Look at damn.
I seen some ugly feet today.
That's so fucking random.
Where'd that come from?
So random.
Nothing, because this probably someone gonna see this and I'm gonna get in trouble. Not with with Chicky, because that's her people's, but man, that bitch had ugly feet. Anyway.
What happened?
Wow.
It's 10:47, fellas.
Yeah.
We know you're old.
Trying to figure out what I'm doing with this. Am I just going to post a video, or should I snatch the audio and edit the audio down and post it?
Let's see. I mean, well,
you said we had some dead spots, so I don't know.
Yeah.
I mean,
so
this could be.
I think we might have been tired tonight and we weren't prepared with the topics.
This is what I'll probably do. I'll leave this up, but I can still snatch the audio, edit it down to make it make sense, and I can be like, if you want to see the full unedited version, blah blah blah.
So are we gonna be able to see this tomorrow?
I don't know about tomorrow. It's whenever I sit down and edit it. I'll come home tomorrow after my first job and mess around with it and edit it down.
After your job.
That's cool. Just let us know when it's,
Yeah, probably by tomorrow night it'll be up.
Cool. Say again? You cut out for a second.
I said probably by tomorrow night it'll be up.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Yay.
Cool. So are we aware that Marcus is not going to be on this shit?
Marcus will jump in whenever he can. I mean, there's no point in trying to wait for him to have availability.
Right.
So whenever he can get opportunity to get on here, he can get on here. It's not going to be closed to him.
Right. Oh, of course not. Hey, Marcus, fuck you.
I'm going to take that out.
Oh, man.
Let him see it, though. I want him to see it.
All right. So this is going to conclude the first episode of the, what did I say we were? The company? I say community at the beginning.
Yes,
community shower.
Anyway, first episode of the company. We'll pick it up at some point. We're going to talk about Black Panther. Hopefully we would have all seen Black Panther by next week. That way we can talk about it. If you have not seen it by the time we see it, there may be spoilers. I would suggest.
I'm gonna say there's no may. There
will. About the hold back in this bit.
I'm gonna tell you every fucking.
Y'all are rude. Good night, fellas.
All right, yo.